is a 2-year research project that Y Dance created that looks at ways in which dance artists could work collaboratively with teachers that develops their understanding and knowledge of cross-curricular dance.
We already look at things like play pedagogy or curriculum, cooperative learning, learning through digital learning. So this was just another aspect to how can we deliver the curriculum but in a creative and engaging way for learners.
There probably isn't an area of the curriculum that we haven't covered. We've looked at musical things like keeping the beat, and then things like the water cycle, mathematical things like circumference and diameter.
We've been mainly literacy based, which have been really successful. I think because the outcomes are so focused. So things like punctuation and tools for writing.
We had to make a dance of our poem. So we did the moving topic and the woodlands.
Our first topic, I think it was space. Yeah.
It's not only doing kinesthetic learning, it could almost be also auditory. For example, we did a space topic. The music was a bit more slow and a bit like they were in space. They were able to think about that movement and think about the experience of that.
This gives the children the most freedom of expression, and there's no pressure to perform. This is just about taking the learning on board.
It's only kind of after, when I refer to it in the classroom, when they kind of associate, oh, we're in the classroom, we're learning. When I go, remember that dance, and I pull something and they go, oh yeah, that reminds me of this, and it kind of opens up that horizon, which has been great to see.
It gives you an opportunity to develop relationships in a different way as well with your class, because they're more relaxed, so you're more relaxed, and then everybody's in that sort of zone almost where they want to produce something they feel proud of. And both classes that I've had on the project have absolutely loved it.
Out of 33 of them, I would say all of them are engaged and motivated every time that they do the lessons.
It's really fun, and I wouldn't want to stop it because I would keep doing it.
Amazing. For the punctuation, that has definitely helped with my writing. Used to have only small paragraphs, and now I've got big, huge paragraphs of my writing.
So one of the girls in my class, she has quite strong social anxiety, but she now takes a director role because she has that creativity, but we do it in a different way. So she's kind of taken that leadership role, which I think is great for her future as well.
I have this boy-heavy class with a lot of additional needs. Some of them find it really hard to sit for long periods of time, to pay attention for long periods of time. We go in that gym hall, they generally are the stars of the week every week. Because they can be physical, and I think the scariness is taken away from sitting in a classroom and expected to write something out because they're doing it physically before they then write it. Just their confidence as well as their attainment and their learning has just really grown so high this year.
When I would do the dancing, I would be proud of myself. I like doing it because I can work with my classmates.
In the corridor and they're like, hi, when do we see you? And it's nice because I think you're actually excited to come and do something different.
Initially it started with the Step It Up leader taking the lead. Then they started working in partnership together so that the teacher was then taking more of a leading role, so she was doing more of the planning with the support, and then the Step It Up leader trying to step further back so the teacher was more accountable and really taking on that leading role.
We've managed to find time each week to plan together, and then to have that ability to kind of just to team teach basically. I think it's been really effective.
We plan collaboratively. I usually do it at the start of the term, so we pick a topic that we're going to focus on and we look at the outcomes for that term. Then we just sit down and think about how we can make them come to life.
On a one-to-one basis with the teachers, it was the collaboration. So finding out the most efficient way for us to communicate on a weekly basis, for us to share resources or ideas, and that's so individual that it was important that I could work differently with each teacher dependent on their workload and the way that they best worked.
It's probably made me take more risks within my own practice and try some more things, and if they didn't work that day, it's okay, we've got tomorrow, we can try again.
To be able to write it into that planner and it doesn't just live in its own place in the folder is great.
The impact on myself has definitely been great. My colleagues often come to me and say, well, I can't really imagine how you're doing this, could I come and see a lesson? So I've actually had colleagues come and join in a lesson just so they can see it and understand it properly.
I really didn't know very much about dance at all. It's something that I've almost avoided teaching because I just don't have the confidence. I can't even describe like the journey that we've been on and the things that I've learned and the confidence that it's given me, and I really do believe that I'm going to carry this forward.
When I think of Step It Up, I would think about it being excited.
Amazing. Fun. Exciting, enjoyable, happy, fun. Having fun and just having fun.